Okay, real short video here just to demonstrate my dry fire hack job here. So these are just parts I had around, so I don't really have a lot of details readily available for them. This is just like a E-clip, external clip. Looks kind of like an E if it's off of here. I don't know if you can see it very good in this video. Cell phone video with one hand anyway. And then this is a rubber washer spacer that Blade Tech ships with a lot of their stuff. So with a striker fire, you know, dry fire can be kind of boring because you have to rack the slide every time to reset the mechanism. Otherwise, you're just pointing the gun around. I read something about Glocks, and it said all striker fires, if you wedge a piece of cardboard in the breech to keep the breech from closing all the way, that you get some type of a spongy moving trigger. So I tried that, and it didn't work on this particular gun. This is a FNS by FN. So I started playing around with it, and it seemed like you could get it to work, but the barrel and slide had to be locked together, but not all the way in the battery. So that I started out with the rubber, and it worked, but as you would dry fire or pull out of the holster, the rubber would kind of push over the end of the guide rod and then kind of stop everything. So the way this is now, if I can do this, you see what happens here is that O-ring gives you the space you need, and that E-clip keeps it from pushing off of the end of the guide rod. And then here's what you end up with: the trigger. So it's not in the fully forward position, which is fine. It's back here about where your wall would be, which, you know, if you're dry firing, that's kind of what you're looking for anyway. And then let me set the phone down for 1 second. Okay, here we go. So now this is what you end up with. Like I said, the trigger is about where the wall would be, and you can press it all the way to the rear, and it will spring forward. So now when you get your sight picture, sight alignment, you're on, you can press the trigger, let the trigger forward, press the trigger, let the trigger forward, come out of the holster, bang, 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 bang. So you get kind of this, at least the trigger moves back and forward, so that you can kind of practice your trigger press while watching that front sight. So I hope this may help somebody else out who's been trying to figure out how to get some dry fire practice using a striker or some other type of pistol. Alright.